So a while back, one of my mutuals, Kai, I think, suggested that. Jesus Christ! Well, hello, Kylo. Here's my cat. If you haven't seen him before. Yeah, I'm recording, buddy. I'm gonna have to go. Can't believe you just did that. Alright, well, sorry about that. That's the first time Kylo's ever actually, busted into my study. So Kai suggested a long time ago that it would be cool if I did a video going through my Comixology collection, talking about the books that I have there. So that's what this is. This is gonna be super off the cuff. I don't really have a game plan for this. I'm just gonna go through, and I have them pulled up as you can see on the screen. Name most of the books, maybe not all, I don't know. And just give some brief thoughts on the series. I don't want to go in depth in all of them because then this video would be extremely long. As it is, it's probably going to be a multi-part video anyways. Not exactly sure when I'm going to cut it. I'm just recording. I'll see how long I'm going and then just kind of make a decision on where to end it and do an outro and stuff like that. But with that said, let's go ahead and get into it. The first ones, obviously, it's going to be in alphabetical order. So I have 52. I have that entire series. So I have, the 4 volumes of that, which highly recommended that series. I read all 4 of those within a week, I think. It was a year or 2 ago whenever I got them. They were really, really great. Issues of absolute carnage. It was really good. I didn't finish it. Obviously, I only have 3 of them, but I really enjoyed it. Action Comics from 2016. 3 books from Action Comics there too. I have 2 volumes of Guardians of the Galaxy from 2017/18. That was a really enjoyable series. I remember reading that. It was pretty fun. I have All-Star Batman, just 1 issue of it digitally, but I did read that whole series. I very much enjoyed it. Spider-Man, 2 different things there. Didn't really like those too much. Aquaman, 2016. It's the very end of the New 52 stuff is what I got digitally. I remember I was pulling this series too, so I had those physically. For Rebirth Aquaman, I have random issues. I have a lot of random issues in a bunch of different series, as I'm sure you'll see. I have one as Guardians of the Galaxy, the Astonishing X-Men books, got some of those. Some Avengers. I think these are the No Surrender issues that I redeemed, which was a fantastic arc. If you haven't read it, if you don't know about it, I highly recommend it. I think No Surrender was 16 issues. It was weekly for 16 weeks. It was awesome. For the current Avengers run, I have the first 24 issues because I was pulling all of those and they came with digital codes, obviously, so I redeemed all of those. Avengers No Road Home, this was the sequel series to No Surrender. This was 10 issues, also an excellent series, highly recommend it. This issue right here, especially number 6, was my favorite, focusing on Conan the Barbarian, and my favorite, Scarlet Witch. Bang Conquest, didn't really read it. Batgirl, I have 3 volumes there. I got those on sale a while back. Highly, highly recommend Cassandra Cain's Batgirl run. It is phenomenal. She's such a great character, one of my favorites. Love those books. I need to go through and finish it at some point. Then I have some more Batgirl. I have Stephanie Brown Batgirl, which I really enjoyed too. I read that right after Cassandra Cain's. And then I have, I think the first 3 volumes of New 52 Batgirl, which I'm in the middle of volume 2. Yeah, I'm in the middle of volume 2 right now. My now reading list is ridiculous on Comixology. I have so many unread things. Batgirl, I feel like this is 25. Yeah, I have issue 25. I got because it was the anniversary issue. Batgirl and Robin Year 1. This is a fantastic, fantastic book. I read this a couple months ago and really, really enjoyed it. It's 2 trades into one, and they're both very, very good stories. I think I like the Batgirl one slightly more, but definitely worth checking out. I really enjoyed those. Batman from 1940 to 2011. This is some of my older Batman trades. So Birth of the Demon, which is the Demon trilogy basically, which is absolutely fantastic. One of my favorite collections ever. It's just great stories from start to finish. The Resurrection of Ra's al Ghul, which is also a pretty good story. I enjoyed it. It's got some nice Talia content. The art on it is really cool. I think this was actually Tony Daniel's first foray into drawing Batman. That's not what I meant to do. There's Year 1, of course. I got that digitally. The Hush 15th Anniversary Deluxe Edition and the Noir version of Hush. I think I have the Noir version of Hush physically too. And of course I have the regular trade for Hush as well. That was actually the first comic that I ever purchased. Then for the New 52 Batman, I have all the volumes, basically, is what this is. So I have the Court of Owls Essential one. Because I have this entire run, I have all of the single issues for this run and some duplicates. And then I have all the trades for this run physically as well. And so I went whenever these were on sale and bought all of the volumes individually. That way I could have them all digitally as well. So I have the Court of Owls, Death of the Family, Zero Year, Graveyard Shift Endgame, Super Heavy Bloom, and Epilogue. So I've got all of it digitally too, which is nice. Very happy that I have that. Then for Rebirth Batman, I have kind of the same thing. I don't have all of the volumes of this digitally yet. Of course, I have the entire run in single issues, but I like having them digitally for posting, really, so I can have, the screenshots of the panels and stuff. Makes it easier for any videos that I would like to make or articles that I write. I have an article series on comicbookdebate.com where I go in depth with some of Tom King's Batman. You should check that out. I'll link it below. And so these are good for that. And then of course I have the some of the individual issues because I'm terrible and I double purchase comics all the time. I've been doing it with Death Metal. I will buy the digital edition first. That way I can go ahead and read it. And then I'll also get the copy physically. So I did that with a lot of the issues for this series. As you can see, just random single issues for it. Batman and Robin Eternal. Will this open link and new tab work properly this time? It will. So yeah, I have the 2 volumes of that and then just random single issues. I have Batman Beyond. I skipped Batman and the Outsiders. Which ones of that do I have? I think Outsiders is just random issues. Yeah, it's just it was 1, 2, 5, and 6. It's a really good series. I'll have to go back and get the trades at some point because I'm not reading it right now. Batman Beyond is, again, some volumes. I have volumes 1 through 6. Love Rebirth Batman Beyond. So good. So good. Batman Eternal, that's the 3 volumes. The Batman Who Laughs is just 3 random issues. Arkham Asylum, A Serious House on Serious Earth because, of course, I've got to have that. Curse of the White Knight, that's all 8 issues. Earth 1, it's the 2 volumes. Love that. Nightfall, it's all 3 volumes of Nightfall, which I read in a week and a half over the summer. Last summer. Wow, it's been a year already. That's crazy. Yeah, I read all of Nightfall and then No Man's Land right after it. I read both of those books, all of them, within a month, I think. So that was pretty crazy. Last Night on Earth is the 3 issues, of course. That's one of the ones that I got digitally first and then the single issues at the comic shop later that day. Actually, I have multiple copies of each issue of Last Night on Earth because I spend too much money on comics. And then, so there's Batman the Long Halloween. I think this is the Noir version that I have digitally because I just have the regular version physically. And then I also have the Noir version of that physically as well because it's so good. Just Batman White Knight, I have all 7 issues of that. The Batman's Grave, just one of those digitally. I don't know which one. Batman Superman, that's just a random one. This is the first issue of this Batman Superman title. Birds of Prey, I have 13 issues of that, and they are all from my friend Joe. Thank you, Joe, if you're watching this. He gifted these to me so that I would be able to read them. They're fantastic. Definitely recommend. It was really cool. Thanks again, Joe. Black Bolt is just some random issues. Black Cat, I think it's the first 2 issues. Black Monday Murders. This is a book by Jonathan Hickman, I believe. Yeah. And it's really, really good. I've only read, as you can see, I'm in the middle of the first volume. And I need to go through and start it from the beginning again. It's a really good indie book. It's right up my alley as far as theme and tone and stuff. But it's just been so long since I've read it that I have to start at the beginning because it's kind of dense too. There's a lot of information and stuff. And so I'll have to restart it soon. I've actually been thinking about going back and restarting it the last couple of days. So I'll probably do that soon. Black Panther, just some random issues there. Time's getting kind of long on this. I'll get to the end of the D's and then probably just cut this one. And that'll be the end of part 1 because I don't want these to be super long. So the Batman, the Brave and the Bold, Batman and Wonder Woman. It's a fantastic series by Liam Sharp. Super underrated. Captain America, it's just a couple of random issues of that. Catwoman is just the 1 issue. Cloak and Dagger, I literally don't even remember purchasing this. I don't remember buying that. I'm not going to lie. I don't even know if I've read it. Conan the Barbarian, it's the first 8 issues of the most recent run by Aaron. Cosmic Ghost Rider, got all the issues of that. Crisis on Infinite Earths, which is fantastic. I won't say it's essential DC reading, but it's very cool to go through and read. It's super, super dense. This book took me so long to read because so much happens on every page, and every issue is really long too. And then I have the Ghost Rider Damnation tie-in. I have some issues of Daredevil from Charles Soule's run, I think. Yeah, so that's the end of Charles Soule's run, which was really great. And then I have 10 issues of the current Daredevil run. I didn't even realize I had that many. It's because I have volume 2. Which is fantastic. I really want to and need to get back on that because it's one of the best books published right now. Everyone says it all the time. couple of issues of Dark Knights 3 The Master Race, Dark Knights Death Metal, of course. I've got the 2 issues of that are out so far. Dark Knights Metal, I have all of them. I have all of the main book, all the one-shots for the different Batman. Batman Lost, which is a video I'm actually working on right now. That's why this one's going up, right? Because I wanted to give Batman Lost more time to make it better. The Wild Hunt. So yeah, I have all the metal tie-ins and stuff. Then Darth Vader, 15 issues of the Soul run. This, I'm pretty sure, is Gotham by Gaslight. Yeah, I have Gotham by Gaslight. That was a really good read. Read that a couple months ago. The DC Nation ones, Rebirth, DC Universe Rebirth, which was really, really good. Man, there are way more Ds here than I realized. So yeah, DC Universe Rebirth is good, of course. The New Frontier, which is fantastic. I read this for the first time a month or 2 ago, maybe like 3 months ago. And yeah, blew me away. Everyone talks about it and praises it a lot, but absolutely well-deserved. It's one of the best comics that there is. A couple of the Year of the Villain issues. Deceased, I think this is, it's just the number 1. I just bought number 1, but I have the trade physically, so it's okay. Deadpool, don't even know what that is. Deadpool versus Old Man Logan, which was a fun series. Declan Shalvey's art on that is, I think, the best part. Death of the Inhumans, anything by Donny Cates, I will leap at. Donny Cates is one of the best writers working today. This was really great. Death, I haven't read that yet because I haven't gone through any of the Sandman. A couple random Deathstroke issues. These are older Detective Comics books. It's the Golden Age volumes. As you can see, I've only read half of the first one, but I have all those. And then I have the Black Mirror Noir from Snyder and Jock, which is it's an amazing, I've said fantastic 80,000 times in this video, but it's an incredible story. I have the Detective Rebirth run, which I don't have all of this digitally, but I do have all of it physically. I've been buying it and picking it up since Rebirth started. The 1000th issue, of course, one of my favorites. It's great. It's a great celebration. Doctor Doom, I just got the first 2 issues of that. I didn't continue, though. Doctor Strange yeah, these are when Kate started, which was a great run on Doctor Strange. Then I continued whenever Wade came on, but I dropped it soon after the Damnation book. I got this one. I didn't read it. I have a couple of issues of Domino. I liked the Domino series, but I just dropped it for financial reasons. And then I have 8 issues of Doomsday Clock digitally. I have them all physically, of course, but yeah, so I guess that will wrap it up for this first part in my Comixology collection. As I said, I was very much just winging it. Hope you liked seeing my cat at the beginning. That was super unexpected. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to leave a like down below. Again, this will be the first part. It'll actually probably end up being 2 or 3 parts, just given how long this one by itself has been. But yeah, I just wanted to show off my collection. I thought it might be kind of cool. Just if you're interested to see what comics I have digitally, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. It really helps me out. Turn that notification bell on. I very much appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to follow me on Twitter at Batman Files. You can follow my personal Twitter at APBatman with 2 T's. Putting out new videos twice weekly. Monday and Friday are the normal uploads. Sometimes the Monday video gets pushed to Tuesday for various reasons, but without fail, I'll have 2 videos up every week. And yeah, be sure to tune in for the next one. Later.